Yes.
Mrs. Bingulac.
This is Mr. Katrada from my office, Mr. Antonio Mondrada from the Department of Foreign Affairs, and Mr. Zoran Bingulac. How are you? This is from my department, from Foreign Affairs. Yes, how are you? Well, you can proceed.
Your Excellency, first allow me to fulfill the privileged task to convey to you and to the government and people of the Republic of South Africa cordial greeting of His Excellency Mr. Slobodan Milosevic, President of the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. Please be assured of our most sincere wishes for peace and prosperity to the friendly people of South Africa. Let me admit my great excitement on this occasion. I have the honor and joy to address the President who presents credential to legendary leader of the liberation movement, to the person and to the President whose name is among landmarks of the progressive events in the 20th century, to the personality whose prudence, patience and morality are a symbol of human dignity. Today's and tomorrow's South Africa, highly respected by all democratic and peace-minded people in the world, is inseparable from your deeds. As the first Yugoslav ambassador to your beautiful country with huge potentials in all respect, the leading country of the continent and the prominent worldwide, the chairman of the non-aligned movement, the Rainbow Nation and the generator of the prospect and the African Renaissance, the rare country that chose the brave and peaceful path on its transition process, please allow me, Mr. President, to assure you that I regard my mission of representing Yugoslavia as the highest and most noble challenge in my entire professional life. I believe that my mission will be held by my experiences and achievements as an acknowledged sportsman, as Deputy President of the City Council of Belgrade, University Professor, and the long-term Minister in the Federal Government. No energy and no abilities will be spared to further strengthen and deepen the internationally friendly and cordial relation between our two countries and our peoples. That endeavor is even more strengthening by our great sympathy for the efforts and endeavors South Africa has undertaken up to this day in further reconciling and developing into a society of full prosperity, peace and justice. Mr. President, it is Yugoslavia's pleasure and pride to reflect on times and decades before the first free election in South Africa in 1994, when Yugoslavia is one of the founding members of the United Nations Organization and the non-aligned movement has had the vision and principle to support and help the just struggle for the liberation of the South African people. Your Excellency, as you well know, the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia is today one of the most difficult periods in its modern history. Recent policy of the world powers in the Balkans is governing only by their own interest. On the March 24th, 1999, the NATO forces committed aggression against Yugoslavia. The aggression is blatant contravention of basic principles of the UN Charter and international law. It is well known throughout history that my country, people were always oriented towards peace and cooperation, with high esteem of freedom and sovereignty. From South Africa, from our traditional friends who struggle for an honored, peaceful resolution, the Charter and the principle of the UN, international law and morality, Yugoslavia expects support for this just and peaceful approach. We highly respect your recent government statement to condemn aggression against Yugoslavia. Especially with regard to the imperative need of peace in Yugoslavia, the region and Europe is sustained. We would be honored if Your Excellency's visit to Yugoslavia as a response to the Yugoslav President's invitation was realized as soon as possible. Your Excellency, Yugoslavia is looking forward to the further overall development of our two countries' and people's relation. Due to no historical factors, the present level of overall cooperation is far beyond real possibilities and wishes of two friendly states. My mission in your respective country is aimed at significant progress on all fields of present and possible cooperation on bilateral and multilateral political levels in the United Nations Organization and its bodies, in the No Alarm Movement and other international and regional organizations. We are open for broader cooperation in economy, science and technology, culture, sports and other areas. Do my utmost best to contribute to even warmer and closer friendship between our peoples. We shall focus our special efforts on the development of cooperation in economy. I am convinced that the present level in those areas can be improved by many times in a relatively short time. The development of overall bilateral cooperation will be significantly enhanced by signing of bilateral agreements that are currently being negotiated. With regard to the growing interest for the prosperity of our peoples in our two countries, please accept, Your Excellency, my best wishes for all mutual success. Good luck, Tlatla, Miss Lasla, Hrlak Sreća. In this spirit, and with my full devotion, Mr. President, it is a great honor to represent my country in South Africa and to present to you the letters of credence by which the President of the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, Mr. Slobodan Milosevic, appoints me as the ambassador of the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia to the Republic of South Africa.
Well, thank you very much. We are honored by receiving you as representative of your country. Yugoslavia has played an important historical role in the formation of the non-aligned movement. Marshal Tito, together with leaders like Colonel Nasser, Jamal, Pandit Nehru, and Rommel for the Philippines were the leading figures in the establishment of the non-aligned movement, and together with President Sukarno of Indonesia. And therefore, we have inherited something from the leadership of Yugoslavia. It is our hope that we'll be able to deepen and expand our relations. We, of course, believe that peace is the most important weapon that human beings have in solving their problems. Our experience is that there is no problem so intractable that it cannot be solved peacefully. We were able in our country to confound the prophets of doom, who predicted that there would never be a peaceful transformation in this country without a civil war, in which the whole country would be engulfed in bloodshed. We had the courage to reconcile our feelings, which regarded the policy of apartheid and its leaders as repugnant, and our brains, our thinking, which said you can never bring about peace in this country without talking to your enemies. One of the shameful things in life is that human beings should slaughter one another when they could sit down and resolve their problems. We wish that the world will one day reach a stage where they will realize that the use of violence against any community is something that puts us next to animals. And I have the hope that the leadership all over the world, and in Europe in particular, will grasp that lesson, because using violence to address problems, you stop development in a country, you destroy the infrastructure, and innocent lives, men and women and children. And, but I sincerely hope that the leadership of Europe will be able to resolve these problems. Can we take a vote?
Okay. Very good.